Hey there! So here's a drawing that I was inspired to do when I bought the Undertale soundtrack on vinyl record from I Am 8-Bit. I was so excited about it then because as a vinyl collector and a big Undertale fan, the Undertale soundtrack was on my personal list of music I really wanted a vinyl release of. So it was a day one purchase from me. It's also funny that this illustration is basically a combo of my three hobbies: drawing, video games, and vinyl records. However, I actually started on this drawing about a year ago, and I didn't get back to working on it until January of this year. I hate it when I put drawings aside like that for so long. This also explains why my Photoshop layout suddenly changes in this video, and why the video quality in the beginning is lower than the rest of the video. I was playing with the screen recorder at the time and had it set to 720p for some odd reason, so sorry about that, at least it doesn't last for too long. One weird thing that happened when I went back to this drawing was seeing how different I set up my digital sketches back then, and I was just confused by my own work when I came back to it. I usually don't make my starting sketches this messy. I even had to erase and redraw the entire sand sketch I originally did. But thinking back on it, I believe it was because I usually draw my initial sketches and thumbnail sketches in my sketchbook first, then I scan them in and I draw digitally over those. This drawing was digital from the start, and so it was a process I wasn't fully used to at the time. At least I think that's what the deal was. Though I gotta admit, my drawing process was never consistent in the first place and probably will never be consistent with any drawings in the future, so it's all up there. What I really had fun with here was figuring out the turntable setup that Frisk would be using. It was originally going to be just like the turntable and the speakers, but then I just went, nah, the more stuff I can draw in here, the more cables I can draw, the more interesting it'll all look in the end. So I went with the whole setup of the turntable, speakers, stereo system, and preamp. That said, I didn't try to make the full cable plug-in setup correct here, and I know it's not correct at all, so that's another thing I'm sorry for in this video if that kind of thing bugs you. With Sand's setup, I just want to say, if you're interested in getting into collecting vinyl, do not buy any of those suitcase or portable record players. Just don't. They're not only bad quality, but have been known to damage your records. I only drew Sans with this kind of a record player because it'd probably be an in-character thing for him to buy. Like, to him, it'd be like, why go through all the effort of putting together a turntable setup when you can just open up a suitcase and play vinyl instantly, right? Of course, even though I say don't buy them, they are still fun to draw, but still, don't buy one. Okay, well, I don't really have much else to say here. Sorry for the short voiceover, but just go ahead and relax and enjoy the rest of the video.